Hi, BrenTech here, where tech is made simple. So after a lengthy wait, I finally received the new start menu for Windows 11. And that's because Microsoft has been pushing out the new start menu using a controlled rollout. And today, when I booted up my device, I still had the old start menu. And then I had to restart my device a short while ago today for a certain reason. And after that restart, out of nowhere, there was the new start menu. So it seems that the new start menu is becoming more widely available and is rolling out into more regions. So just a quick video to keep you guys posted. Now, just a quick walkthrough as to what the new start menu is all about. Starting here at the top, we can see we have a toggle hide mobile device. And if we click on that, it hides the side panel, so to speak, or the phone link companion. And if we toggle that again, show mobile device, there we go. Now I prefer it to be off. And then here at the top, we've got our pinned apps. Now, because I have a smaller screen on this laptop, I've only got room for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 apps, 6 rows of apps. But if I had a larger screen, that would give me a pinned section of 8 apps. And the new start menu adjusts accordingly. So if you've got a smaller screen, you'll have 6 rows of pinned apps. If you've got a larger screen, the start menu will be a little bit bigger, and you'll have 8 rows of pinned apps. Now, here in the center, there should be a recommended. But if we right-click on the start menu and we head to our start settings, I've turned all of the recommended off, and finally, we can now turn off recommended in the start menu, which I think is a nice move. That's been a pet peeve of mine forever with Windows 11, and I finally now can remove that recommended section, as I don't require a recommended section, and I think that's definitely a nice move in the right direction. Then move into the different views. Category view is the default. Now, personally, I don't think I would ever use the category view because Microsoft puts apps and that into its own categories. It's basically an automatic layout. So I personally don't think this is something I would use, the category view. But nonetheless, I'm sure there are some of you out there who would find this useful. I just found it a little bit cluttered, for want of a better word, and I like my view to be in an alphabetical layout. I just found it, for me personally, it works a lot better. So I think I'm going to be using the grid view, and I think that's a nice use of screen real estate when it comes to the start menu. And then, of course, we get the list, which it used to be when we still had our all apps here at the top right. So there we go. There's the list. But personally, I think with the new start menu, grid view is going to be mine. And I always said I would most probably put it to grid when it does roll out. Now, something else you'll also notice regarding the new start menu is here you can see the height of the start menu. A little bit taller, for want of a better word, than the old start menu. And you'll see now if I click on search, it's going to be exactly the same height as the start menu. So there's the start menu, search exactly the same height. So Microsoft just trying to keep things uniform there when it comes to the user interface. And I've just received the new start, so I'm still getting used to it, but I personally think this is going to be my layout. I don't need any more pinned apps than what I have. And I don't use recommended, which is great. That's been removed. And I'm going to use the grid view, and I think that's going to work for me. A little bit bigger than I thought it was going to be. Maybe Microsoft could have made it slightly smaller. But nonetheless, just keeping you guys posted, the new start menu is now becoming more widely available. And although the new start menu is now available, there's still one option I wish Microsoft would roll out for the start menu, and that's to manually resize the start menu to our own personal choice and preference, like you could over on Windows 10. I think the day Microsoft rolls out manual resizing for the Windows 11 start menu. I think that would be first prize, but nonetheless, start menu becoming more widely available. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.